Adam, don't worry. We've got, what are these called?
They're just paddles, pickleball
Just paddles. Okay, pickleball paddles. We have one for you, Adam.
So we were talking about, now you play in a league, right, Alex?
Yeah,
Okay.
not pickleball.
Tennis league.
Yes.
League. Yes. And much feared. You're a feared opponent.
Oh,
I
geez.
play at Reds, and I always see it. We joke, like, everyone playing pickleball is always having a blast,
Probably hear us.
laughing, playing music.
And then there's...
And then there's the rest of us, just, you know. No, but it seems like such a fun sport. And obviously, other people feel the same because it's
for
really
sure.
taking over.
Now, Jenny was saying that one of the differences between tennis and pickleball is you can have multi-generations playing each other.
I love that.
Yeah, like, I mean, you don't find too often like a 70-year-old tennis player playing a 20-year-old tennis player.
Right.
Just because a 20-year-old tennis player, they're probably going to be a little stronger, a little quicker, but actually the rules of pickleball, actually when you're trying to score, you actually have a disadvantage compared to the receiver. So you can only score when you're serving, but the receiver of the ball, they have the advantage because server actually has to let a return bounce. So there's a bounce rule that a lot of people it's kind of difficult to pick up at first, especially tennis players who love to have a big serve and then run in and volley. You actually have to stand back in the baseline.
I kind of like that though.
And it allows for your receivers to move up, and they end up having the more advantageous spot on the court, whereas as the serving team, you are trying to get up to them and try and win the point. So yeah, it's a little different than tennis.
Oh, yeah.
So I sometimes when I first started playing, I was losing to a lot of 70-year-olds, and I have a tennis background, and I thought when I got on the court, I would just get up there, like, what's the difference?
Right.
The amount of times I missed the ball, the amount of times I went wide or
I've
long.
heard that,
though. Fallen.
Yeah.
It was a very humbling experience, but I just was like, well, I gotta get this. Like, I love racket sports. It's in my family, and I just got the bug.
So it's the great equalizer.
It really is.
I love
agree.
that. I love that. Now, okay, so you're talking about bouncing. I was talking to Greg. This thing just doesn't bounce that much. So, like, how hard do you have to hit it to get it to bounce?
Pretty hard, but I mean, honestly, it's not all about hitting hard. It's actually more about control.
Right.
You actually want to keep the ball low because you don't want your opponent to be able to attack you high. So the whole point, they call it the dinking game.
Oh, there's
Okay.
strategy in
Dinkers.
everything.
Yeah.
This is going to be great. And so the court's set up in the back. We're going to go outside pretty soon. We're going to learn this game, and we're going to go to break now.
We are going to go to break, but yes, stay with us. We've got a whole lot more. News 15 today.